Hey guys, this is an HO scale update of my layout and equipment. Move away from the new stuff for a sec. I've got both main lines, cork row bed laid. That track right there is not secured, it's just kind of put on there. Not all the industries are laid. Over here we got 3 tracks. The farthest one's going to be the grain elevator loading track, and the other 2 are going to be yard spots for it, and that one curve coming off that goes straight is going to be for a warehouse. And there's a warehouse right there, so I'm using a double slip switch, which we put in place. So that's really what I've got done on the layout. I've got this section actually all done with track in place. That's actually in place, and I painted the row bed so when I ballast it underneath it, brown cork won't bleed through. So anyways, here's some new locomotives I've got. I went to a train show, the Toledo Toy and Train Show. I've heard a lot of stuff at the show. It's mostly toys, mostly O-scale. I was expecting not to get anything at the show just because of that. I went in there and I was really surprised. A good amount of HO scale there, a really good amount. So I modeled Santa Fe because it was in Chicago in 1995. So that's what I'm trying to get at, 1995 Chicagoland. So here's the engines I got. The first one on the far track is a Santa Fe SD45. That's a Proto 2000. Behind that, the SD40, let me move that over for a sec, is a Proto 2000 GP30. Both the SD45 and the GP30 have DCC installed. That's custom done. And in front is a Broadway Limited Blue Line SD40-2. I've always wanted a Broadway Limited Blue Line. For those of you who don't know what the Blue Line is, it's sound for DC. And what you can do is you can just put any type of decoder in it, in the 8-pin if it fits inside the shell, and then you can control sound on DCC. You can convert to DCC sound. So it's pretty cool. That's flash ditch lights. I moved to the back, so I'll get my camera in for a closer look, show you some of the rolling stock and other stuff I got. We'll start with HO scale vehicles. I got a after remove box cab over semi truck, pretty cool. And I got a Illinois State Police car, Crown Vic. So nice model. It'll look nice in the layout. Behind it, I got a Cargill hopper car. This is my covered hopper, my 3rd Cargill car. And over there is a Rapido Trains Burlington Northern Caboose. I'll show the lighting functions of that off later. This thing is probably the most detailed thing I own in HO scale. Wow, that's all I can say. A window slide open on it. Let's see if that will work. See the windows on the other side. Kinda. It's really neat. Full underbody detail. Crazy amount of detail on this. See-through steps. The marker lights work on both ends. Right there. And the interior is lighting, and I'll put that on a track and show you guys. You control the marker lights with a magnetic wand. You just wave it over that. That side you can turn them on independently, work on DC and DCC. So that's really nice. And behind I've got intermodal cars. I've got picked up 37 intermodal cars, 5 double stack cars, and the rest are all impact cars. These are old blue box kits. I got a mix of Southern Pacific and a, I don't know the other kind. They're orange. There's some sort of reporting marks, but I don't usually memorize stuff like that. But I got a good amount of those. Those are pretty neat. I need some intermodal cars since I've had a lot of trucks and trailers. But let's move in and do some operation of the locomotives, and I'll show off the Rapido Trains caboose, which is just amazing. Alright, I'm going to start up the Broadway Limited Blue Line SD40 of sound. It has ditch lights too. The startup sounds are amazing. I do not have the DC master, which controls the sound in DC, or I do not have a DCC decoder in it yet, so therefore I will be limited on what I can do. I won't be able to blow the horn and ring the bell, but startup sound, and I can have some engine rev up for now until I get a decoder for it. So, alright, I'm going to fire it up right now. And the air compressor just kicked on, and you might be able to notice that sound. The light doesn't get brighter until I move forward, so let's move forward. The ditch lights are already on, as you can probably tell. So overall, it's a really nice model. Like I said, I'm limited to what I can do, and if you turn the DC power pack down too low, you don't really get the, it will shut itself off. So, alright, let's move on to the other two engines. The other two are Pro 2000 DCC equipped, so I'll be running it on DCC now. So, we'll put this one aside and run those two. The GP30, like I said, I don't know if I said this, it has really nice LED lighting. And the SD45, I'll show you a little bit of a problem with the lighting. So, alright, stay tuned. Alright, I've got the SD45 on the track. This has DCC, like I said. If you notice the headlight when I turn it on, it's extremely bright. Lights up the cab too. It's a very, very bright and heat-giving off incandescent light. And I'm going to have to replace that. I'll move that forward to show you. By the way, you can see how smooth it runs. This thing is heavy, really heavy. It shouldn't have any problem pulling any train cars. But if you can tell up on the roof, let me get down there a little bit, it's got a little indentation right here. It looks like it's about the size of a pencil eraser tip. The light bulb is actually, gives off too much heat. It actually melted in the cab a little bit when I bought it. I bought it this way. It only cost me $65, but I'm planning on putting air conditioning over it and some other Santa Fe equipment, prototypical of this type of locomotive, so I should hide it pretty good. And these bulbs will be gone because there's no way I'm having a bulb that gets that hot in my locomotives. That's just ridiculous. I'll probably replace it with LEDs. So, like I said, this is a really nice engine though. Besides that little quirk, I can't run up the lights on or I'll burn a bigger hole. I don't really want to do that. I've only ran it for about 5 seconds and it gets really hot, the light bulb on, so that's not even happening. I'm not going to do that. But without the lights on, very quiet engine, nice and smooth. It'll be a good puller. Alright, next up to the GP30. Alright, here's the GP30. As I said, it has nice LED lights on it. They shine a little bit through the cab. I'm going to tape that off a little bit so it doesn't do that. Also, they're a little bluish tint. Again, my friend gave me some clear orange paint, which you just put a little bit over LEDs. And it gives them a little bit more of a yellowish glow, like most locomotive headlights are. But great lighting. I love LEDs, so this looks really nice. Move forward for a closer look. This one's a nice runner too. This one only cost me $65. Proto 2000. Switch direction. I'll flip the engine around to show you the lights on the back. I love the lights on this thing. Like I said, they're LEDs. They give a nice, real nice on the back, really, really bright. The clash lights actually shine. I'm not fully on the tracks here. Anyways, the clash lights shine through too, which is kind of nice. I'd like to maybe get a clear coat of green over those to give them a green clash lights. But yeah, really nice locomotive. I'm going to give the LEDs a little coat, like I said, the orange paint, to give them a little bit more of a yellow glow. It won't be much noticeable, but it will be different. So. Alright, let's get the Rapido trains caboose on the track, because I just love this thing. I know you guys probably have seen these in the ads of Model Railroader, and wow, they're better than I thought they'd be. So let's move in a closer look and show that off. Alright, let's move the caboose up. As you can tell, the interior is lighted. I don't know if you can tell from this angle. A lot of nice details. The grab irons, everything's different color on the inside. Seats are different color from the floor. Really good model. So I'll get trackside to show you the marker lights so you can get a better look at those. Here's a closer look at the Rapido Trains caboose. As you can tell, the marker lights are on. Very nice feature. I put this magnetic wand, which is known as a reed switch, which is inside the car. It's just a magnet part. It will shut them off or on depending on if I want them on or off. And both ends can be turned on or off. They can get them both off, both on, one on. It all just depends, and it's really neat. So folks at Rapido Trains did an excellent job on this, and I was lucky enough to find this thing for only $30, and go figure it was in Burlington Northern, which I do model too. So I'm pretty happy about that. So, alright, thanks you guys for watching. I'll keep you updated on the layout. I know there's a lot more that I'll be doing to it soon. Hopefully I'll get track on, run my first train around, then I'll be working industrial spurs, scenery, that kind of stuff. So stay tuned. Like I said, if you have not yet liked my Evans HOScale Facebook page, I recommend it if you're interested in the progress of this layout. That gets updated almost daily of pictures, usually. So if you want to see more on this layout progress, that's the place to go. YouTube, you'll hear about it later than it happens, and I don't pay attention to each step as carefully as I do on the Facebook page. So, all right. Well, even if you don't have a Facebook, you can look at the page too. So, all right, I'll put the link in the video description. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.